Hey Rangers, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Charge Black Ranger, which is Chase. So let's have a look. We've got this lovely window display here. Why was I pointing towards him? That's the image there. Then we have the actual image. We can see the face, we can see the effect, we can see pretty much everything there. Lovely picture of Chase there. More image, the 3D version of Chase there. Chase there, black at the top, nothing at the bottom. So let's open up this bad boy and have a look inside. But if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. With that, let's jump straight into it. And here is everything if you want to see it kind of close up. You've got the figure, you've got the effect, you've got the two hands, you've got the sword, you've got the gun, and you've also got Chase's face. So there we go. Here is Chase again, and I've got to admit, I really kind of like the figure a lot. It's actually one of my favorite of the Dino Charge Rangers. So let's have a look. I love the helmet design. You can see that there's yellow all around. You've got silver and the black, and it's kind of like you've got the different lines that kind of separate it, so it's not super hard, or it's like, you know, it blends all in one. We've got grey, as you can see here. It's very kind of textured, and I think it will be very similar to Tyler, the red Dino Charge Ranger. Then you've got yellow. The yellow really does stand out, and you've got his Zord. I can't remember which one it is. I want to say Ankler Zord, but it's if you know, let me know down below in the comments. Then you've got here, you've got like the armband with red, and then basically you've got the kind of butterfly joints that they said, which I think a little bit you can see, so it's kind of cool. As we move down, we can see that you've got the symbol in his belt, which is kind of cool. I can't remember if the red one had his. And then we can see there's some silver going across upwards, which is fine, and the belt is kind of normal. You can see there's slight detail just here and here, which I kind of like. And then obviously we can see with the hands, if I can get it focused, you know, you've got this here, which is absolutely fine. You know, his gauntlet's cool. I really wish this was kind of painted on his hand. I think that would have kind of like stood out a lot more, but everything seems to be okay for him. Coming to these boots, very simple. They're looking like they're leather. There's not really much to tell because it's all black. And then we've got here, we've got silver along the lines, and that's pretty much about it. On the back, very simple. We've got the joints that I don't like, which make them too stiff. But then it's just black all about. So there's not really much to kind of like look on this one. Very, very simple. We've got the yellow that goes along the back. We can see that there's black here to kind of do the butterfly joint. So I don't know if on the suit if that's all up there, which is all yellow, but I can understand why they've done this. And then there's no like kind of red there, which I'm guessing is exactly the same as the series. We've got the kind of patterns on his arms, and that's roughly about it. Kind of finishing off with the helmet, it's very kind of unique. I really like the shape of it, at least, but it's kind of like just normal texture, just the normal like shiny stuff, and there's no kind of really any marks. On the top, looks absolutely fine too. Let's look at the articulation. It's still very kind of stiff around his kind of legs, which are a bit weird. I can see why they do this sort of stuff at times, but it does feel like it will kind of break and bend for some strange reason. That one will do it there, but this one you have to really kind of push back if you kind of want to see it. Let's do that. His legs move around fine, just like so, and then his torso moves. Now it feels like, I mean, I really like the fact there's silver there, but this one does feel like it will snap or something. Kind of like, I don't know why, it just feels very weird, and that kind of clicking sound I'm not a big fan of. The arm moves back, as we can see, and it does kind of stop because of this, which is fine, because I don't know if you're gonna literally rotate it all the way around all the time. And then you've got that there. The hands turn around very, very simply. And there we go. Arms twist. Arms twist. So it's absolutely fine. the head turns around. Kind of gets stuck here, but again, I don't know if you're going to have chase like that. And then like that, so it moves up and down. But if you do, you can. It kind of stops it, which I'm kind of okay with. And I forgot to mention that you've got red in the eyes of the helmet. Let's have a look at the head. Now, I kind of think this is the best head that they've done for the line. So it pops off very easily. Pop it on like this, so it kind of clicks. And I really like it. I generally... One thing is, I thought it was Odo from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. That's a sort of kind of plastic look. But I generally really kind of think that this adds way, like, a lot to it. I think this is the best head now, followed by Trini. It's just perfect. It adds to it. I think that this is... I really like it. Now, if all the heads were just as perfect as Chase's, then I would highly recommend just leaving all the helmet, like the heads on, and then you can hold the helmet next to them. So I'm in two different modes for this. Do I keep his head in like this, or do I put his helmet back on? Either way, I think this is the best sculpt head that we've had in the range so far. Here are some of the accessories that we can see close up. Here is the sword, which I really like this sort of design. I can't remember if this is just solid like silver or in the show itself. I don't think it is, but I really like the sort of the kind of design for it. It looks fine. You can paint it yourself if you want to by just adding little black lines or whatever the color scheme is. I really like the kind of blade. Now the next one is the gun. I really like the Dino Charge morphers. I think that they are pretty awesome, to be fair. Okay, so this isn't painted here, but this side is. And that side is. So effectively, you'd have to go over markings. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but you can actually see that they've left the lines in, so you'd have to paint it yourself. I think that's kind of a bit sloppy. Like, one side's fine, but not like the other. So, meh to that one. Then we have the sort of effect. Now, the effect has two kind of holes that you can place in, which is kind of cool. Which you just do it like that, and it looks fine. Or you can turn it around like that, and it's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for those ones. And then you get the two different hands, which is kind of a punch hand, and then kind of so there's the punch, and there's the kind of like stop hand. Yeah, that's it. And there we go, Rangers. There is Chase the Black Ranger from Dino Charge. I've got to admit, this is a really nice figure, and I think this is possibly one of my favorite ones, only because it feels like a proper figure. The joints don't feel too stiff. The accessories are fine. The head sculpt is great, and I generally really like this. And I kind of think that if this was the way that all figures were, I think it would be absolutely perfect. I didn't feel like I had to force anything. I could move the arms perfectly. I could put the accessories in the hands. I think this is possibly the best one that they've done, mainly just because of all that. Like, other figures that we've seen are stiff, like it feels like it's gonna break, or the paint is not working. This to me is one of the highest rated ones I could do. It's not 100% perfect, but it is very close to doing it. I feel like this is how they should be making their figures from now on. Take a little bit of time, release them in stages, like make sure that they're all fine quality control, rather than just, oh no, the arms feels like it's breaking, oh this is going to break off, etc, etc, that sort of thing. But to me, I generally really like this figure. I think this is possibly one of my favorite ones. I can't wait to see what they do with the next lot, so I'm very looking forward to finishing off Dino Charge. We've got the main three Rangers from the Beast Morphers episode team up, which is really cool. So which one will we be getting next? Now I can say it properly. Which one will we be... I can't even say it. Which one will we be getting next? God damn it, Will Wheaton. So let me know down below in the comments which one that you think. I kind of think Riley will come out next. or if they're kind of stuck, they will bring Shelby if they haven't got another female ranger. But I have a feeling that it's going to be Riley that's going to come out next. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna leave it there. Your question of the day is, what do you think about this figure? Do you like it? Do you not? Do you think this is the best one? Do you think this is the worst one? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.